So we'll have two of them set up. Let me just show you with the first one. And now they're in the pen already, and they're tired, and they're sick, but they're still pretty feisty. They can still bite you if you weren't careful, okay? So, let me assign you your jobs right now, so as I go through the instructions, you'll be knowing which parts you're doing. And since one group has 4 and one group has 3, the group with 4 will have a 4th job, all right? So, is it okay with you if I just go down the row and you'll all get a job? Okay, so here we go. I'll have you be one group of 4 and you be a group of 3, okay? So that means you and you will be my restrainers, okay? And then you and you will be my tubers, okay? And then you and you will be my canister holders, and you will be pouring in the medicine, okay? You're going to be a canister holder and pouring the medicine, okay? Everybody remember their jobs? All right, so here we go. Yeah, okay, so first of all, restrainers. Restrainers, you are going to need to have this biter in your pocket, ready to go. You have pockets, restrainers? Just restrainers. Okay. All right, you got your pocket. So you're going to have the biter in your pocket, and you're going to have on safety gloves. Now, if we were doing this for real, everybody would have gloves on, okay? But for right now, we're just going to have the restrainers have gloves on. And then you're going to have a towel, okay? So restrainers, biter tube, gloves, and a towel, all right? Now, the first thing to always remember is you always approach these animals from the side that doesn't have any teeth, the butt side, from the back side, okay? You don't want to be approaching them from the front side if you don't have to. The other thing, if you were really doing this and you were going into that pen that we saw there with the animals, you always want to make sure you know where is the door out. You always want to make sure that you know what we call your escape route. In case the animal gets out of control or something, which does happen, you can get out of there without getting bit, okay? All right, so restrainers, here's what you're going to do. You'll have your towel open and ready. You come in from the back side. You are going to put the towel over their head. So it just kind of gives you an extra couple minutes because they can't quite see what you're doing. Then you're going to put your knees on either side of the front flippers and use the inside of your knees to hold those front flippers from wiggling, okay? You're not going to put your knees on the front flippers. You don't want to squish them. And you're not going to sit on them, okay? You're going to put them straddle between your knees and keep your body up this way. At the same time, you're going to put your hand on their head right here so they can't flip it around and bite you. That was a lot, right? So, yeah, probably, are you left-handed or right-handed? Right-handed? How about my other restrainer? Right, okay, so you want to put your left hand on the animal. Then you're going to pull the biter out of your pocket, and you're going to, let me turn this around so you can see all this too. This is his mouth right there. You're going to put it in his mouth, okay? You all got that? Okay, that's your first job. All right, then tubers, you are going to be armed with the tube, okay? So I'm talking to these two lovely ladies here. And so while the restrainer, once the restrainer has their knees and has the animal restrained and still putting the biter in, you are going to come and measure about how far you think it is from the mouth to the stomach, okay? Once the biter, the restrainer tells you he has the biter in, okay, you are going to put this tubing through the biter and all the way down to that point that you measured, that was the distance, right? Okay, once you get that tube in, then you're going to stop. And restrainers, you have your second job to do. Do you remember what it is? Listen. What are you going to listen for? Listen for him to breathe, right? As soon as you hear him breathe, then you say, okay, clear, okay? Then canister people. You are going to take the canister, you will already have it, you'll bring it with you, and you'll see that it fits right into this little flange here on the end, okay? Once you have that in there, okay, this canister person, you are going to pretend, this is empty, you're going to pretend to pour the Pedialyte into the canister just a little bit and then stop. with my group of 4, you are gonna have the Pedialyte and pretend to pour in just a little bit and stop. Then listen for him to breathe again. Once you hear him breathe, then we're gonna pour the rest in, all right? And then canister person, you're done. You're gonna back out of the pen, and then tuber, you're going to, canister people, you're gonna take the canister and the Pedialyte back with you. Then the tuber person, you are going to pinch the tube, so when you pull it out, you won't pull out stuff that's already in the stomach, okay? Pinch the tube, and then smoothly but quickly pull that tube out and back out of the pen. And then restrainer, you will be the last person, and there goes my shoe, and you will take the biter out, take the towel, you still have your hand on their head, and then you will back away and back out of the pen. Okay? Easy peasy? What do you think? Easy. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead, and here is our second animal. And these gloves are a better size, so try these and see how these fit. So here's gloves for you, and gloves for you. And you need to put your water bottle down. Yeah, do this one. And then here's a towel and a biter. Towel. Okay, and then tubers. There's a tube for you and a tube for you. And then we have our canister people. There's a canister for you. And you will have the canister and the Pedialyte, and you have Pedialyte. You guys ready?